Hello.
Yes. It's elevator music.
That's all I get.
Ooh.
That's all I had. So
Well,
it'll work out. It'll work out.
mhm,
Mm-mm.
it will.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm here. I'm good, I
Oh,
guess. What people
holding it
always
in
say,
the
I ain't
road.
gonna complain.
I ain't gonna complain. I won't complain. I've had some hills to climb.
What is that?
Girl, that's my song. By
Is that the one
what?
you put on your list when we did those lists?
Yes, girl. I won't
Okay.
complain. Girl,
I'm gonna
that'll
talk.
pull you through. By
Sometimes
Reverend
you
Paul Jones. I've
okay,
had some good days. I've had some hills to climb.
you
I've
feel
had
better?
some weary days and some sleepless nights. But when I look around and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days. I won't complain. Oh, that's my song. Oh, it just touched my soul when I heard this song.
Clearly. I was
Yeah.
trying to I was trying to get you this right here, but I couldn't get to it. And
Reverend Paul Jones, when you feel bad, go listen to him. Go and listen to him. Like, I ain't even write down no prompt. Girl, I done started reading this book, baby. I done read almost the whole book. Oh my gosh.
what book? Wait, let's
Good.
do our stuff first. You got a word?
Oh, let me find my word. Look, I've been reading books all day long. I ain't looked for no word. Girl, I've been at work getting stuff together and reading. What's today's date?
Today is November the 3rd, 2024.
Ah, today we're gonna party like it's 1999.
It don't even seem like 1999 was that long ago, but it really was.
It really was a long, long time ago.
All
The
righty, so I'm gonna
word,
leave this right here because I pulled it, shuffled, pulled it again. Go ahead.
so the word of the day is cursory. It means done or made quickly. Hmm, interesting.
Cursory. How do you
Yep.
spell that?
Cursory. Sorry. Cursory. Something described as cursory has been done or made quickly. We are disappointed that the mayor gave only a cursory glance at our reports. So, like a cursor, that cursor scans over something. Cursory.
Mm, I ain't never heard of that word before.
Yeah.
Well, I pulled fifth chakra
Mm,
and the energy of the throat chakra supports our ability to communicate clearly and truthfully.
okay.
Wow. So that's
All
what we
right.
try to do out here anyway. That just applies to me in my life the past 2 days. So,
You don't always communicate truthfully.
huh?
You don't always communicate truthfully.
I do always communicate truthfully. It was extra raw.
Mhm.
I think it's like levels to communication. When you communicate with different people, depending on
Mhm.
who it is, like I'm gonna always be Cammy, but I
Mhm.
know I'm learning now that some people can't handle certain things, so I just don't discuss it.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I don't know.
Or do you just have to go a different way about this about saying it? Because
Nah,
sometimes,
sometimes you just don't say, just fuck it. I ain't even finna waste my breath.
uh, well, that makes sense.
That's because you'll be arguing, and I'll, I'll feel like that shit. So I just leave it where it's at.
Well,
You know, I mean, if you ask
mm,
me, that's different. But to just
yeah,
volunteer information, I'm not doing it no more.
yeah,
Cause it just end up, just fuck it. I don't even care. I mean, I don't. Yeah, it don't matter.
yeah.
Because if you just talking to a brick wall, then you
But
might as well.
sometimes it's unwarranted. Everybody don't want you.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah, they'll ask you
unless it's
if they
asked
want
of
it.
me, then I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm just
I
fuck
ain't
it.
volunteering shit.
Yeah, even if it's help. Well, I think it depends on the person. Like if I know it's somebody that I ain't trying to, that's not gonna hear what I'm saying, or it doesn't matter what I say, they still gonna like do whatever. Then I'm just not even gonna. Ain't no point. And plus,
Hmm.
people gonna do what they want to do anyway. So
Hmm. Yeah,
it's just,
that's true.
I just be like, well, cool beans, big dog. You get it, shit, in their voice. You get it. Ooh, I got some fire ass chips. They some lentil chips. I got them from the Dollar Tree. I'm finna eat them when we get out of here. It's just how I feel. So tonight's episode will be dedicated to a well-versed conversation between friends, discussing a multitude of topics in an impromptu style exchange of knowledge and jocularity banter. Sap Sucker Sunday is designed to pay homage to our West Tennessee roots. And if you happen to be on my Snapchat, that's where a lot of the West Tennessee roots is gonna come into play. Because on here we can't really put the music on there without them pulling us. So I just take the music and like advertise on my Snapchat. And that's what I'm just figuring out different ways to do different things on the various uh platforms. That's the word I'm looking for.
Hmm.
So, but I wrote down. Corey said he coming. He had something. He at work, so he'll jump in when he get finished. Uh,
Hmm.
I got a couple of topics. If you want to go like that, just off of the list,
Yeah.
or if you got something that you want to talk about.
Nah, you can go from the list. I told you, I've been reading all day. Ooh,
So
ooh,
that mean you got something to talk about. But I'm
ooh,
gonna go with
this
this
book is
first one though.
juicy.
My first
This
one is what you say.
this book I'm reading is juicy, baby.
What is it?
Girl, it is called, what is the name of that book?
Is it like a fictional book?
It's called And Then There Was You. Yes, it's a fictional book.
I like sometimes you need something to read like that just to
To stimulate your mind and
yeah and
your,
make you use your imagination and stuff.
yes, because I've
And
been
all
reading
the
like
time trying to
serious
read
books.
like spiritual books and shit like that. You know, man, after a minute, you just well, let me go find
All
me
of them start
a
sounding the
Zane.
same.
It does, and let me just find me a Zane book or some shit to read.
Yeah, and yeah, and use your imagination because
Yes,
I've been joining this little book club, girl. I kind of like it. I ain't been to no meetings yet. Every time we have a meeting, I damn done had to do something or be gone. So
it be
hopefully
like that.
I get to go to the next one. Get to enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I'm a poor. I need to find me something to do because I don't. Only thing that really be here to do is like go out. I don't want to go to the. I don't want to do that.
Mm.
When it get nighttime, I be wanting to be at home. So I need to find shit to do
Mhm.
during the
It sounds like
day.
you need to find something to do at
But
home.
no, I mean, yeah, but like, in order to have like social, I'm
Mhm.
slick a social butterfly.
Yeah.
But I don't like people, if that makes sense. Maybe that's some Gemini shit. I don't know. But yeah, okay, so my first topic, nigga, is check engine light.
Ah. Well, I see my check engine like my junk on now. It used to scare me, but then I realized like nigga, I probably just my mass airflow. So I done had every sensor in my truck replaced. My car has 200. I have had two O2 sensors replaced. I've had my mass airflow sensor replaced. I done had
Man,
all the shit replaced. I done had a new
Spencer's
alternator put
is
in.
trash, bro. Why is it I just be wanting that? Like at first I have gotten to the point to where now I don't let it. But that shit had me so stressed out this week. I
Uh,
had to go and drink me some fucking lemon balm chamomile tea to just relax my chest. Like,
yeah, well, I have a 2008 Nissan Xterra, and mine has a permanent check engine, and I got a good ass mechanic. And he told me to stop worrying about that check engine light. He was like, don't worry about your check engine light. You just got an old car. And long as
and
it
that's
starts,
what I'm learning
you
because mine is 10
good.
years old. But you know what I'm tripping off of though? It's like my dad and my brother, they got cars, like 30-year-old cars, and them shit still be running. I'm trying to figure out what, like, I should have got me one of them kind of cars, man. Instead of
Well,
these
because you
this
have a
new shit.
car, anything that's 2010 and newer,
I
majority
already
of the
know.
car is
I'm
being,
just saying. I That's why I'm saying I should have got me a 85 fucking Buick or some shit. Cause
yeah,
this
yeah,
car I got right now, and I could have ran over all the curbs and all this shit and it been straight.
yeah. Well, these new cars, they don't make them to last no more
I
than
used to
6 years
drive,
for real.
man. I was like, come on, bro. That little man gonna tell me, oh, I would just get rid of that. Nigga, is you gonna give me you gonna buy me one? But check engine light to stress you the fuck out.
Yeah, mine don't stress me out no more. My junk been on for a good little minute. Long as my junk start up, hey, we
Man.
Gucci.
What's the
We
big old
golden.
deal, ladies?
Huh?
What it
Hey,
do?
Corey.
Hey, how
What's
y'all? How
up?
y'all? I'm sorry, I'm late to the party, but I'm here.
Uh, we just talking
Oh,
about
no, you
check
good.
engine lights. Real shit. A check engine light for real will stress you out. Anytime, like I had got to the point to where anytime my car would ding,
Mhm.
I could feel my chest start like my heart beating fast and shit. I'm like, okay, nah, I can't.
So what your car do when it's finna cut off? What size it give you?
Huh?
Do your car give you any warning that it's about to cut off?
Now did I pay attention to like no, now it's not because I got it fixed.
I'm gonna say, well, my
But
car about to cut off. All my lights flash. My battery lighter flash. It'll flicker a couple times. My battery
like
light and my
help
ABS
me.
brake light. My
Oh
ABS brake lighter
yes.
flash.
Mine to do
And so
that.
I that
That
be my cue. Be like, bitch, pull over. Pull the fuck over.
man. So that's one of your sensors that's doing it though.
No, that's just my car's giving me a warning that bitch finna cut off. It
Right,
do it
man.
every
That I'm out
time.
of breath.
Yeah, yeah, right. It don't. The sensor's not bad. That's just what my car does. Whenever my alternator went out, whenever my serpentine belt came loose from my car, them lights flash. My ABS and my battery
Yeah,
light, and then my
mine was flash. Mine done that too, and because I was driving down the interstate, and that shit just flashed, and my car started shaking real bad, and then I was like, "Oh my god, I'm finna die! Let me get over it." Like
so
riding down
you
the
have
interstate, and
yeah.
your
So
car
you
cut off,
do.
baby. That should have make you pull over at the next gas station and get two fucking single cigarettes.
So your car does have a warning system to let you know it's gonna cut off.
Yeah, yeah, it do. But I didn't know that because it's never like my car is 10 years old now, so it's now I'm getting to where I'm having to replace all my shit.
Yeah. So
So
yeah,
I
you
don't.
at the point that I was at. You at the point I was at about 4 years ago when I had to go through all the The
Listen,
sensor and change
ain't
all my
nobody getting
sensors
sent.
out.
And the first thing that come out of somebody's mouth is, "You just won't you just get a new car?" Because bitch, I don't want no car note. I like not having a car note.
Right.
I don't want that. No, no, I don't want no car note. Took me 6 years to pay that damn car off.
Man, you
Shit,
get a new car note, that shit they gonna give you a 72-month joint.
the
That shit gonna take
motherfucking life.
€8 to pay off.
Man, you got. I don't want it. I'll give me one from an auction or some shit if I do that.
You move, woman. My
For
joint got
real.
226,000 miles on it and
Mine got
still rolling.
205.
Still
But you know
rolling.
what? Since I started my job where I work and I be up and down the interstate, that's where most of my miles came from. Cause I ain't had no. I done
Mhm,
went a couple of places in my car, but I usually just would get a rental car.
mhm.
Well, they say it's best to have highway miles than city miles than you building up all the miles just driving around, the city limits type shit.
That's when your miles is under a certain amount of miles.
Yeah.
This when your car is new and you first have it. Highway miles better, but the higher up it get, that shit don't matter.
Yeah. We're right at the end of the day.
Man, I'm gonna ride my shit till that motherfucker won't ride no more.
Man, once you get over 100,000 miles, you just kind of be glad that you made it to that, because these new
Cause
cars don't make it
when
to
I
that.
bought I got my when I got my car, they brought it from the dealership in Memphis. That's all the miles it had on it. It was like nine.
Exactly. So you done put all the miles on it yourself. So that's good.
I did. I got my money, so I ain't tripping on that shit. I just really need
Mhm.
for it to like, can you just last like just a little, just don't die for real. But now, I just try to not let that shit stress me, cause not having no car is like it's not good when you be having to be certain places at a certain time and
A
you the
car is a
only one.
lifeline.
Man, ain't nobody
Yeah.
got to, but I ain't gonna lie, we'll walk though. Like if where I'm at now, where I live at now, everywhere I need to go, except for one school is in my job, of course, is in walking vicinity. So shit, I be walking. I don't give a damn. I walk to the
Mhm.
store. I don't care
Mhm. Okay, so I got one. I got a topic.
what.
Funeral or memorial service?
Do I want to have one or just whatever come to my head?
Just whatever come to your head. Funeral or memorial service?
I want to be cremated. So I want to have a memorial, I guess. And just have a good time. Like I don't even want don't be sad. But I know I can't tell other people how to feel. But
Yeah.
I don't want to have don't waste money on none of this shit. Just
What's
burn
your
me
view?
up, put me in a fucking one of a little container from like dollar stores and shit. And bury me, turn me into a tree, whatever the fuck you want. It don't matter.
So what you think, Corey?
Um, I myself, believe it or not, I would say memorial though, but I know my family, they would
Mhm.
choose probably a funeral and shit for me, but I would say a memorial.
You
Yeah.
pick that shit yourself and put it in writing. They'll have no choice but to do what you say.
Right,
Not
yeah, put it in the
necessarily.
will or something.
Unless you write out a will, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Huh?
I was saying. Yeah, put it in a will or something.
When you put
That's what
out a
I'm
will.
saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I mean by put it in writing. Like you have the right to say how you want your end of life, how
I
you want
know.
it to.
I know. In my memorial service, I would like, and let me knock on the nearest piece of wood next to me because I hope that don't be no time soon type shit. But nevertheless, though, at my memorial service, I would like for my loved ones and my fellow constituents to wear white. You feel me?
Yeah.
Usually
And
wear black.
yeah,
Hmm.
but for us, the ancestor colors. You feel me? I feel like that's what I would like to honor me, or what I would like in that you know atmosphere.
Mhm.
What
Yeah.
about you,
That
Keisha?
makes sense.
So
Yeah.
I've been to two funerals in the past week.
You need
And
Bless him,
one
right?
was a funeral slash memorial service. The body was there, but we didn't go to the site because he was being cremated. And then the second was just a memorial service. It was just a casket there. And I really think I would rather have a
so
memorial
neither
service.
neither one of them was open casket.
Yes, one of them was open, but it was a memorial service. So we did everything there, but we didn't have
It
to go back. We didn't,
wasn't no
he
wait.
wasn't being buried. No, he was being
Okay.
cremated. He was being
Okay.
Right.
cremated, so we didn't have to leave I think what saddens it and makes
The
it hard,
repast and going to the graveyard and shit.
going to the graveyard makes it hard, and seeing a dead body in a casket, it just does something to my soul. And I just do not want my last image of me. I don't want anybody's last image of me laying in a casket.
I don't
Right.
'Cause
I,
it,
understand why
I
people
agree with
take
you.
pictures. Don't
I
why do
agree with
y'all
you.
please stop taking pictures of dead people?
yeah, my thing is you want to celebrate the good from the
Yeah.
person that you remember. And I think funeral homes and mortuaries and freaking morticians have taken death to another level.
But if you think
It
about it, all they doing is keeping up with everything else.
well, and it's yeah, and it's money maker. So do y'all know when they started doing undertakers? When funeral homes started popping off?
When
Do y'all know that? Y'all know the history? So
you know
funeral
we all
homes, huh?
you the one be doing all this shit. We have
So
so
funeral homes did not. So I'm just asking just before I start the conversation. So
no,
funeral
you
homes
good.
and embalming bodies did not come into play until after the Civil War. After the Civil War, you got a few people who started when the soldiers would die so far away from their home. You had people started salesmen that started coming to the families. Hey, we can embalm the body. We can preserve it for you and bring it to you. So that's when
Right.
funeral homes started. Prior to that, the families kept the
They
bodies.
did it right, and they had it in their living rooms.
Yes, they had wake.
I,
That's why they
I've
call it a wake. The
yeah,
wake
I've
was
seen that.
always in the family home. They would clean the body, get it ready, and have it up for family and people to come see. And then they
That
would
had
take
to
it to their little
be
family
nerve wracking.
cemetery. Huh?
But you know what? If you bury people on your land, it's considered sacred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now we be sending folk to all these different damn cemeteries. We don't even know if they be burying the bodies of folks in these damn cemeteries, to be honest.
Right, because you don't know what's in that casket by the time they get there.
Or by the time you leave from the actual cemetery, you don't know what they do in between.
I
You
know
Right.
don't.
I seen this clip one time, probably about a year or two ago, where this girl was giving the insights about cremation. How
Mhm.
some of them folks don't necessarily properly clean the
And it's
cremation
Yeah,
uh,
the
uh
crematory.
machine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it was
Uh-huh.
like how you could possibly get a mixture of somebody else's loved one.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
cause
yeah.
yeah, 'cause they got so many bodies, and that they don't cremate it, they not fully cleaning it like it's supposed to be. So
Supposed to be.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they
And then
was
Yeah,
I
I
like,
don't
saw
think I wouldn't want that job. Golly.
well, I just realized they said that when they cremate you, your body does not be no little bitty ashes. It be full, just
yeah,
dried up bones, and they have to go in
and
and
they to
grind it.
grind the bones up. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about, the little grinder machine she was saying.
Mhm.
That yeah, man, it be a mixture of a whole bunch of people's bones and shit. So yeah.
Yeah. So like, why would I
Just
clean out?
turn me into a tree.
Right. They got little pods. They used to be like $10,000, and they would
I
bury
seen
you
this
alive.
other thing
Bury you in a
where
tree.
they made a whole casket out of mushroom.
Oh, yeah. Well, just don't donate my body to science. That's all. And don't donate my organs
Right,
and shit.
right, man. And don't and I don't
And
want
take
to.
the damn organ donor off your license if
There
it's
you
something.
go, there you go. I was just gonna say that, and
I don't have that shit on my
don't
license. I've been
I
man.
don't
knowing
got
to
it
put that
on
shit on
mine
there.
either. They got the little lady had got an attitude with me when I was out, took my daughter to get her license, and she was like, "Do you want to be an organ donor?" And I told her, no, Mark, no. And she was like, "Why wouldn't you want to be?" Then I looked around and everybody had on like organ donor shirts and shit. I was like, "Ah, my god,
No, because if something happened to you in an accident and you
they
may
is
still be
not gonna
living,
save you."
they is
Man, they
not
would
gonna
not
save your black
save you.
ass.
Nah, man, because they gonna be looking like, man, your organ is prime real estate for the next person and shit.
That
Man,
part.
exactly. So
That
no.
part. I seen where a guy was he wasn't dead. They thought that he was dead. This was recently.
Mm.
And he was drunk or overdosed on drugs or something. And they was finna get ready and take his organs. This motherfucker woke up
Oh
and his
my
family
god,
is raising hell about it.
as
Yes.
they
I was like,
should. And then you know what? My next thing I had wrote down on my paper is insurance. So we talking about funerals and shit. Insurance to me is a scam.
yeah, it is. It's a scam till you need it.
Till you need it, right? But why do you need insurance though? Like, why does everything cost
Because
so
we live
much?
in a world of usury. We live in
I
so what
know
the
it, but I
society
still
we live
do
in is
have to
usury.
ask why. God damn.
Because the motherfuckers that set this society up are getting us with usury. Like buying the whole
Oh,
process of us
Con-
buying everything.
Consumership and
I
shit.
already
Yeah.
know. I
I know you know,
understand that.
Cammy. I'm just talking and explaining for
Oh,
people that's listening that don't know. You
you right.
know, and Corey know, but people that's listening to us don't fucking know. But we live in a society that's based off usury. You think about everything, it's the way it's set up. When we buy cars, they charge us interest. I was listening to a guy today on the internet. He was saying when it's gonna get to a point where we own nothing. Even when you buy your house, you're paying interest on everything. And the Bible and the Quran speak against usury. If you loan something to somebody, you should not expect them to pay you anything back but what you loan them.
Right.
Whoever
Exactly.
has set up this
And it's set
society,
up like that even with student loans. Everything is set up like that.
yeah, everything is set up based off interest. That's how banks make their money. That's how everybody makes their money
And
off of
all I'm saying
usury.
is, to me, when I look at how you could live off land, you could live off the land. You don't have to have all the extra shit. That's why I just be like, why? Why the fuck do we even have to do this? Like, who came up with this shit? I get it. I understand who came, but it just still, I just be like, oh my god,
It ain't no longer. It's somebody else's system that we're living
this
under.
is dumb.
It's
But
not our system anymore.
it's not, but it's stupid to me.
Right.
It
Well,
irritates me because insurance, and then like I didn't know that if you get to have a kid and they go and get their license, that will try to automatically put them on your insurance.
yeah, if they live in your household, because the
That's what I'm
insurance
saying.
run,
Exactly. But then
they
like
run
I
it, the household every year. Your insurance run your household every year. And see
and
who
they just did it because they just sent me some information. I'm like, God damn. How you know she ain't on somebody else insurance? That you know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean they give you the paper where you can send in and say no, don't insure this person. But you ain't even send me no quotes, no nothing. You just gonna add her. And I know like,
automatically add 'em. Mhm.
yeah, they just add, they don't say how much it's gonna cost, none of this shit.
Here you go, ma'am.
Man, right. Because this is what you doing. That's what I was trying to explain to my daughter. I was like, you know, like I want you to get a car just like you want to get a car, but I'm looking at all the other shit that I'm gonna have to pay for. Like
Right.
upkeep of your car, the insurance, all of this. Like she got a little job and shit, but at the same time,
At the same time, they just make it's becoming harder for people to be independent.
it's becoming harder for people to become independent because I almost just want
Yeah.
to take her and buy a bus pass.
Yeah, it's harder. It's harder for people to become independent. If you didn't
Or
do
to
certain take
or to
certain measures,
stay independent.
Or I ain't gonna say it's hard to become independent. I feel bad for the kids. Like
I do too
Right.
because you can't. You it's like yeah, you have to almost stay attached to your parents.
yeah. You know, when we left at 18, we could kind of get out and make it on our own. Shit.
It's a struggle. That's why I be telling mine like I always talk about. When I turn 43, my last child will be 18. So, but people like you just gonna put them out. I was like, I'm not saying that I'm going to tell my children you have to leave because you're 18 now. No, all I'm saying is I'm not technically legally responsible. Like CPS
Responsible.
can't come pick me up because I leave them here for 6 days
Mhm.
or some shit.
I just like how you randomly said 6 days. I'm sorry.
Because I'm trying to take a trip.
Right,
18,
that's
they
how
ain't
I
gonna be
took
trying to come with you no damn way. Shit,
They
they
not
only
gonna try to
bothering
come, but I'm just saying. I know they not gonna want to come, but shit, depending on where I'm going, they might.
it.
But all
That
I'm
is
saying,
so low.
they don't wanna go now most of the time, unless I'm going somewhere where they can eat or somewhere they ain't never been. But nah, they don't like yeah, like cause I want to be free. Like the fuck, I don't want to do. I just want to be free. I don't want to do. I don't want to be. I just want to be free. I need
With
to take it out.
empathy.
Huh, man, for real. Like I ain't never cause I had my son so young and then I always been like hella responsible. I just want to be irresponsible a little bit. Not to where I be like homeless and shit, but just a little I want to be irresponsible.
Right. What's that like? Type shit.
Right. I never got to experience it.
Mhm. Well, Lord, I've experienced it, and I must tell you, it's pretty exhilarating.
That's what I'm saying. Like I just want to be able to be
Pretty
like, all right,
exhilarating time in my life. I'm
I'm
surprised I'm
I'm
still living because I'm
I feel
pretty
I'm
sure it's
not
plenty
finna
of
go
times I
do
should probably be
stuff.
dead.
I'm not finna go and do like shit that you would do when you was when like
Young or some shit.
yes,
Yeah.
I'm not finna do stuff like that. Well, I might a little bit, but I'm not going to.
Indulge in it type shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go out here and act like I'm 19 and I'm fresh out of fresh out of my parents'
But
house
you
at
know what?
college
That's probably how it should be, though. You probably should have kids early and do shit, fuck shit when you get older, because your
because you'll
brain
be
is a
a
little
little
more
more
developed.
responsible.
Yeah, you're
I
not gonna just
mean,
go out here and wild out. Because when you young, you ain't got no kid. You just be wilding the fuck out. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I put myself in some situations where I should probably not be living right now.
I put
I
myself in some
but I,
pretty fucked up
that
situations too with
but
kids.
that but that's what we naturally do anyway, or whatever. You feel me? We grow up only to somewhat resort back to that once childish behavior, so to speak. You
What they
feel me?
say, twice a baby, once a man,
Uh,
or some shit.
right. And then so far as like you was just saying, you recapturing some sort of moment. I mean, think about it. We have seen that advertised to us throughout our whole life, especially in our generation, from movies and ads and whatever else have you. So far as in the adults, getting the kids out the house or the kids going off to do what they want to do, and adults are living their life. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
nah, ain't nothing wrong with you having
Mhm.
that
Somebody
having
asked me,
that in
do I want to have more kids? Fuck no, I don't want more kids. And I'm not knocking anybody else that want kids. If you want kids, have kids. Shit, I might babysit, maybe.
you.
But I personally, I just don't. I don't have the. I just cannot do. I can't do it in my mind. I already know that in 5 more years, my youngest child will be legally responsible for herself.
Right.
Mhm.
And it
That's
and to you it wouldn't make no earthly sense for you to resort back to square one.
Having
You
no
feel me?
babies.
no,
Having no
because I
babies.
would be a deadbeat mom.
Mm.
No, you would you?
Yes, the fuck I would be raggedy, bro. I just can't do it. I probably wouldn't. Let me stop lying. But I would have an attitude. I would seriously have an attitude, like for real.
Well, depending on who your partner is, because like
No,
I
I
didn't
would
plan
have
on.
an attitude.
I ain't planning on having another baby, but I have a very
Yeah.
supportive
I
person
don't
that's
give a fuck.
around,
I'm not. I would have an
so it
attitude.
takes the pressure off of me.
It don't
I, I
matter.
ain't
Yeah.
I ain't saying I don't be want to roll her little butt up and put her in a corner nowhere there,
No, I'm
but
saying for you, but I, Cammy, if I came up pregnant right now, I'm getting an abortion.
I'm throw myself down the stairs.
Man, I'm not having
I
no
would,
more children.
and as both of you guys, good male friend, if I was around, I would not let you women do that. I would catch y'all like, oh, what you doing? What you doing?
Roll, throw myself down the
Yeah,
stairs.
somebody hold Corey back so we can go fall down the damn
Since
steps
they
because
won't,
I'm
since
not
they
having
won't let folks get abortions no more. You got to
shit.
do it
Just
the
push
old
me
school
down the
way.
step. Give me some yoni pearls. I'm gonna shove them shits up there and have an abortion. Yeah, but no, I don't want. I don't want any more children.
Right,
I'm good. I think I had three. That's my fair. I think I'm straight.
Mhm.
right. You served your purpose when it comes to creating life.
I did, and
Mhm.
I don't have it in me to do it again. I
I know
don't.
I have said a couple of times to my counterpart that I would like to have another child or whatever, but deep down inside I know, nigga, that is not something your ass motherfucking want or whatever. Even though the thought of it sounds cute and nice and shit, but nigga,
Mhm.
sacrificing and then hey fool, your ass getting old, nigga. So nah, man,
Hey,
I ain't trying to be 70 watching my kid graduate.
no,
Man,
cause you gonna be sleep.
uh,
Hell, I'm gonna be
Shit.
at the house. Hell, tell me about
right.
Man,
it.
You don't forget about the damn
what you
graduation.
said, man? Oh, that was today. Oh shit! Ain't
Yeah,
nobody got time for that for real.
right, man. Like
Uh,
but to piggyback though, kind of off of y'all topic that y'all said though, talking about insurance on this particular go around, I can be honest with y'all again, saying that until I got in my 30s, I really didn't pay attention to none of that shit. You feel me?
Mhm.
yeah,
Being
I
being
didn't either.
insured or
I mean, I had it through my job, but not
I
like
did
this.
because I had a car wreck and the motherfucker hit me and I ain't had no insurance and the
No,
folks
I
was
had
getting on
car
my damn
insurance.
nerves.
Yeah. But I've always had like life insurance and stuff because I'm gonna throw my daddy out there. Hey, Jerry Hill, sell insurance. Y'all need to just leave a
Okay.
leave a comment. He'll get you
right,
together. You need some life insurance. Yeah, my daddy will get you together. But no, I had this.
right.
I'm talking about like, you had to do like that open enrollment and shit through your job, like that type of
My job, when I
insurance.
worked at Enterprise, they had some fast insurance and that shit was
My
cheap.
job insurance is
Booty
mm,
her.
man, the it's
Booty her.
I don't know because I just if I go I don't have health problems
Yeah.
to where
Yeah,
Right.
I would
maybe.
what I'm saying, to where I would need to like, so yeah. I don't, let me not jinx myself and no shit, which I don't think so long as I stay healthy. But like I don't really know as far as coverage and stuff. Well, looking at it, like they give you all these options. Like when you go in to enroll, it's like they give you, you can get cancer insurance. You can get, like, why would I sign up for this shit? That's just introducing it into like, for me when
Setting
I,
it in a fruition type shit. Yeah.
yeah, like why would I do that? Like, I don't know, but I get why people do it, but
Right.
my mindset is I
Nigga, I'm
ain't
straight.
trying.
Better safe than sorry.
No, that's not my
Right.
mindset. It's not safe to start.
Better safe than sorry.
But that's what that man said. He said, "Well, would you rather be safe than sorry?" And I'm like, "Well, I get my I'd get my physicals and shit, but I'm not.
So so
I
let
don't
me
take my kids to the I don't take my kids to the doctor. I stopped
I
years
don't
ago.
take mine like
And
that
I
neither.
don't
They go
take
and get
my
sports physicals. That's it.
yeah, my littlest one has not been since she was 2 days old.
Yeah.
She don't have no shots and she never gets sick.
Because
I
what is
mean never.
vaccines though? What is that? That's another type. What the fuck? I mean, I know what it is. Obviously, I know what it is. But like, why is it? I don't.
Okay, so this off topic, but why do we glorify? I just want to know as a community. Cause I'm looking at this big Meech, who at Big Meech from BMF. He out. He got these big horse teeth in his mouth. But why do we as a culture glorify motherfuckers that do fucked up shit to the communities? I'm just asking. Why do we
I don't
glorify?
know. I'm mad you called them big
I can
horses.
I can speak to this though. You feel me? And y'all
Okay,
tell me if
please,
y'all
because I don't
and y'all
understand.
tell me if y'all can correlate or understand where I'm coming from. But anyway, us as black people, we admire and we appreciate, especially us as black men, especially coming from that aspect of where you somewhat rough around the edges and you live in the street life per se. So I'm gonna speak to that particular crowd or whatnot, and people who come
Mhm,
from that particular avenue of things. But anyway, uh, we appreciate the underdog. You feel me? Anybody
mhm,
that got it out the mud, we can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
mhm,
he came from the bottom. You feel me? Because that's how we've been dealt. So anybody that we see, really cinematic wise, they say we didn't really start seeing a black person being a victor until black exploitation in the '70s. You feel me? And even though how
and we don't think that that was orchestrated.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course it was. You feel me? Yeah.
Mhm,
Now we know. That's why hence the word black exploitation. You feel me? We know
mhm,
we know our culture and our people were being exploited. But nevertheless, that was the first time we ever seen somebody that looked like us and talked like us, speaking the lingo of that particular time period, winning. You feel me? And
mhm,
getting one up over the man. You feel me?
mhm,
That's why black people, like I tell people, especially us who come from that gang culture or whatnot,
mhm,
like we embodied something that had nothing to do with us, and that's the mafioso stigma.
mhm,
La Costa Nostra, those are Italian people, Europeans, some shit that has
mhm,
nothing to do with us. You feel me? But
mhm,
nevertheless, we admired and we also in certain ways embodied their particular lifestyle. We seen them be gangsters. So when you
mhm,
ask me as a person who's a historian in that particular light or whatever, what do I think when I hear the word gangster? Because see, I have conversations with my colleagues. I question them.
mhm,
I'll be like, when you think of the word gangster, and I tell them, I'm like, I want you to be honest with me. What comes to mind? And I'm like, you don't be shy with your response or whatever. You can be real. Because I'm asking you. And they would be honest with me, and they'd be quite frank. They'd be like, Corey, well, to be honest with you, bro, I kind of think of a black person or a rapper per se, because that's the image that's painted today. You feel
That's
me?
the image that's
mhm,
portrayed.
Right.
You're right.
That's the image that we painted that's painted and depicted of us today. But to me
mhm,
and anybody else coming from this particular realm, when I think of a gangster, I think of watching The Godfather, the Goodfellas, you feel me?
mhm,
The mafia movies, you feel me? Because those were gangsters, you feel me? Black people, we just took upon some shit and tried to make it our own. You feel me? It's when
mhm,
so I say all that to say you see how you see how movies glorify gangsters, but they don't glorify black people when we do it. You feel me?
mhm,
So in retrospect, you feel me? Why do black people admire or root for that Big Meech or that
mhm,
Frank Lucas or Nicky Barnes
Mhm.
Freeway Rick, you feel me,
Ricky
out there
Ross.
in Cali
I
and
fool
shit.
with Freeway Ricky Ross because he's actually doing stuff and giving back. He's not gangster, gangster, gangster. But I'm
For
listening.
sure, but still, still coming from that element, you feel me?
Yeah.
So why do we root or champion those type of people? Because we seen them fools come from the same street elements that we did, and they made it, even though they success was damning in ways, but nevertheless, all right, truth be told, America is a corporation.
Mhm.
We all know that, and we overstand that, but a lot of people don't get it. But nevertheless, America is a corporation, and it's built on entrepreneurship. You feel me? So
Mhm.
when somebody does that, shit, America was built upon illegal shit. So you feel me? So we uh, crime the whole crime element is embedded in the United States
Mhm.
or whatever. So in us being foundational Black Americans, that shit is very much a part of us too. You feel me? Whether we want to acknowledge it or we don't. You know what I'm saying? So long story
Mhm.
short, all of that kind of speaks on why we could champion something like that, or look up or celebrate somebody in that particular light. Cause man, that nigga balled on these folks for 20 some years until hell he incriminated himself by just going too big. So yeah,
Mhm.
if that makes any sense to y'all too.
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
wondering.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I was just wondering why we
Mhm.
glorify.
And then they had a lot of material shit too. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That kid who really did come up and not having shit, and they see this one individual on the block having things, and then I could really say I'm the last, or we're the last generation. I could speak coming from their street element. I'm a part of the last generation where older dudes really looked out for younger dudes, like really wrapped
These
you up.
old dudes now be sending the young boys. Ow,
hey, do you hear me?
But you really want to know something? It ain't even that though. The young dudes just got so much steez that they just doing whatever, and the older dudes are just sitting back and letting that shit happen. You feel me? It's really a lack of accountability on this shit.
on
Niggas
our
ain't
end.
Yeah, niggas ain't necessarily sending them young niggas out. You feel me? Cause that ain't no shit that we grew up doing. You feel me? So that'll be ass backwards to go tell a young nigga to go do some shit your ass ain't never did and shit. Even though some of that type of behavior
I
goes
was finna
on.
say they be doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Some of that behavior does goes on, but majority of the time,
I don't think it's
uh,
our generation that's doing it though. I think it's the ones that's younger.
yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's the young, you feel me? The young doing their own shit, you feel me? And the older
Yeah,
dudes are just
I
watching
ain't
them
saying
do it.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
they
feel
can't
me?
keep up with these YNs. See?
You
Hey,
stupid.
yeah.
These
Why?
YNs be wilding out. I be seeing the YNs in the mall, babe. I goes the other way.
No
I
auntie,
saw
no
some
business.
in H&M one day, and they had a little white girl with them. It just like the memes that be on the on the internet. She was a white girl with some pajama pants. All of them look high. She had two niggas with her. Old boy tried to make eye contact. And I said, "Let me turn the other way and get out this store because I don't know what the fuck they up to. I don't want to be
Man,
no parts of it.
at all. Not one bit.
Y'all gonna snatch my purse and be highly disappointed, and I'm gonna be pissed off because I ain't gonna have my fucking keys."
Man, everybody gonna be mad. Now I got to replace all my shit because your stupid ass wanna come steal. You
Man,
spent
and what you
you
don't
spent
know
this
is
purse, ain't shit in there.
ain't nothing in there. This you is not going far with this stuff.
Yeah, oh, you might well just bring it back and say, "Oh, my bad. Damn, let me give you $20 because you ain't even
Exactly.
let me give you some money. Shit. Thank
Like,
you.
Hey, let me tell y'all, man. Y'all got my girl over here tripping. I have invited her to listen in as we conversate. If,
Hey.
if she can
Hola,
hear y'all,
señorita.
and she over here tripping off y'all or whatnot. She trying her best to keep her giggles to herself, but she she's silently dying over here.
Hey. Well,
That's what's
it's
up. Tell her
safe.
she can hop on here too. Tell
Yeah,
her,
for real.
hey, we
She
do
hear
not
y'all.
discriminate.
She just grinning right now, but she hear y'all.
If she got anything she want to talk about, listen. Tell
Right.
her
Or
to
just
hop
ask her,
on.
do she got a topic right now? Tell
Right. So she
me.
want to talk about.
Hell nah, this man over here watching trash TV. God damn it, she ain't got nothing to talk about, man.
Man. Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all this what I've been doing here lately. I've been trying to teach my daughter how to take care of her hair. Cause like she took her locks down. She had locks for 6.5 years. She's only 13.
Yeah, I
So that
seen them
means
in them pics. Yeah,
she's never combed her own hair. Hey. And I took mine down. So we going through this process together of
right.
setting up a for real black girl hair routine. And I've been making the stuff that go in our hair. I made some flaxseed gel
Oh shit.
and to put in our hair. And it's good. It moisturizes and it makes your hair hold the moisture better. It's like you put it on there, like well with her hair, cause her hair she gets some. I'm not
So it's
sure.
a
Is it
humectant. It's
yes?
a
Is there
humectant.
anything that come after 4C? Because whatever that is, that's the
No,
kind of hair she get.
it's just 4C.
Well, she get 5C. No, but she is very coarse, and it's like as old people would say, she got some steel wool hair. But to
Mhm.
me, that's the best hair for her styles though because it holds.
Right,
But anyway, so I'm trying to teach her. Like when we first took it down and washed it, and she was like, "Mom, my hair is so short." I was like, "It's really not that short. This is what you call shrinkage." So I'm working
Mhm.
with her on being okay with her hair being black girl hair because kids are mean, grown people are mean. And first thing that come like she wear her little afro, and the first thing that come out of somebody's mouth is, "Oh, you need to comb your hair." Ma'am, do you know how long it took us to do this twist step?
Mhm.
So she gonna wear her little, just so that she can be okay with herself instead of always feeling like her hair is not pretty. Like I want her to know that she has beautiful hair.
right.
So this is a process that we're going through is and figuring out which stuff works. So I made some rose water, but I put like some mint and some different herbs in there to stimulate growth.
The hair follicles. Yeah, I
Yeah,
put
so
men. I put men in my it's a what men is a part of the essential oils that I put in my beard or whatnot. So yeah.
yeah. So that's what I've been doing it, but the base of it is rose water. But I added in some different, or like oils and other herbs to spray in her hair and to into mine. And then especially it's to add in like crown, like my crown protection, like to protect my crown chakra. So I added that in there as well, and then like some like clarity type shit. So, but when you look it up, it's all still like good for your hair. But if you look up like I have a book called Hoodoo Herb and Root Magic. So a lot of times, what's good for your hair correlates what's good for what you're trying to do, as far as any type of magic. Well, not magic, but like I can't think of the word I'm trying to use, but
Mhm.
root work. Root work is the word
Yeah,
I'm using. Any type of root work, it usually correlates. So that's what I'm trying to show her how to utilize all of those things and so that she can have healthy hair.
Right.
So that, but that
I feel
flaxseed
you.
gel, that shit, that's that's a good one. It's a go to, and it's fast to make. All you do is boil them and then strain it. But all the thing about them flax seeds, you fuck around, see them shits on your counter, you gonna think you got bed bugs. So,
It's crazy though that you say that. I got some flax seeds. Well, we have some flax seeds downstairs. I put them in my green smoothies in the morning or whatnot.
yeah, I put in my
Mhm.
salad.
They good
I'm
for
gonna
you,
have to
but you
try
know
it.
when they're even better when they're ground up because you actually get the benefits when they're ground up, or when
Yeah,
they're
that's
in
how
oil
mine are.
form.
Yeah, they already
When they're
grounded
whole,
up.
your body can't digest them. They just you just poop them out. I mean, they're still good as fiber, but if you want the omega 3s out of them and the
I was
actual,
using it when I put it in mine. I just used it for the fiber purposes, but I never
yeah,
thought to grind them.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
they sell them ground up
yeah, they
already.
sell it ground.
Well,
Yeah,
when I
I
get
got a
the
bag of.
smoothies from like when I used to go and get smoothies, I would get it added in there. But
Hmm.
Yeah,
I didn't know it mattered between whether it was grounded or
Yeah,
just seed. I didn't know.
yeah.
yeah,
When you get
yeah.
grounded,
That's
it's
how.
activated.
Yeah, and then that's how you. It's like yeah. She really took the words out of my mouth. Yeah, it's already activated, and that's your body can absorb it better when it's grounded
Mm.
in.
When it's
Yeah.
seed, they it just like corn. That she just slide through bloop. But my daddy, I ain't gonna lie, my daddy was ahead of the curve on a lot of stuff. This man been eating avocado since we was little.
That's
Bro would go get,
listen. My daddy be the
and
same
he
way.
took flaxseed oil. He been taking flaxseed oil
Mhm.
for years. He would take
Did
it
he
was because it
take
was
that
always
garlic?
cold.
Did he take garlic?
No, he didn't do garlic, but he always did avocados. He would eat them
Mm,
whole or put them on sandwiches back when we was little kids, and he would always drink flaxseed oils for his heart
yeah.
for omega 3s.
That's how my parents, they was vegan and shit for forever. Like when I was little, I started eat I didn't eat meat until we moved to Jackson. So I started life as like my mama was a stay at home mom, so she made all our shit. So
Right.
we didn't eat like I don't know, that shit was crazy. But we didn't eat bullshit like cereal and shit. We had muesli. Like what no Fruit Loops, nigga. You get maybe you might have some honey nut Cheerios, but muesli.
Yeah, my daddy, we he didn't play all that shit with food either.
We didn't eat all this shit. Like
And we
my
didn't
daddy
eat
to this
junk
day
until
he'll
we
eat
moved back to Jackson.
avocados on baked potatoes. My daddy love avocado. He'll open it up. He be like, it's just so beautiful. He be talking about the green, how it's like dark green, light green, and like uh the coloring of it. So, but that flaxseed gel in your hair is fine.
That's what's happening.
Mhm.
I think so. But mm, I only got one other topic, and that's the that new moon that we just experienced.
Mhm.
That shit had me in a chokehold.
Me and you
Mhm.
both. To be honest, like I'm
I was
glad you
all over
came.
the place.
Man, me and you both. I'm glad you brought that up though. Like on a serious note, man, due to the some of the shit that's been going on at my job or whatever, and with me, like how we spoke one time on one of our subjects, we was all agreeing that once we all tapped into that realm, we became overly sensitive towards energy and other people's energy and all of that type shit. You feel me?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Working in my particular field where you dealing with people at their lowest, you feel me, and you dealing with low vibrational functioning people or whatever, that shit can be so draining or
And
whatever.
sad.
Mhm.
And yes, and sad all at the same time because I'm working with fully grown adults, people who are my senior, and I'm talking to them as if they 13 and 14. And of course, from understanding trauma, I know mentally that's where they're at or whatever, you feel me? But still working in such an environment, and then when you are um receptive to those type of energies or whatever, and even though, man, I speak upon myself every day, and I ain't gonna even lie, like I shouldn't necessarily get tired of it or whatever. But I'm almost tired of the fact that I have to speak that upon that anointness upon myself every fucking day that I step foot in my workplace. Like I find that
Mhm.
insane. You know what I'm saying? That I have to do that. I have to rub on my evil eye, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
beings or whatnot, and speak that out into the universe, saying that, man, may every evil eye in my direction go blind, I say. You feel me? I'm saying this type of shit every day or whatever, and all of that
Yeah,
has
because it's a
become,
spirit. It's
It's
spiritual warfare
negative.
out here.
Do
It's
man,
you do
most
you
spiritual
do
definitely.
salt
warfare.
baths? Do you ever do like salt baths and shit?
No, but me understanding that water is life. When I take my showers, I know that that's a cleansing in itself. And we know that taking a bath is a ritual, it's a rite within itself that we as people of color most definitely overstood, and that I now understand on my own accord now or whatever. But anyway, when I take my showers or whatever trials, tribulations that I don't encounter that day on a personal note, I wash that off. So when I step out my shower, I do feel somewhat anew. You feel me?
Mhm.
But in that sense though, still I still wouldn't hurt from taking the salt baths and whatever else that you was finna prescribe to me. So I'm listening. I'm sorry.
It was just the salt or pull.
Yeah.
Even if you just take it and just put it in your hands and rub it, and then rinse your hands with the salt. Just your hands, or dip your feet like Epsom salt.
Hmm.
Just
Mhm.
uh, like a foot soak.
That's a quick one. I would say that's the quickest way if you ain't trying to submerge your ass in no
Yeah,
tub because
just your
everybody ain't
feet.
trying to sit in no tub. You can do
Yeah,
your feet at night. You
yeah,
can put if you can get a hold to some
yeah. You can get all
Clay,
that shit at the herb
some
store.
baking soda, bentonite clay, baking soda, Epsom salt. And if you do have, it's hard to find, but if you can find dead sea salt, you put a little bit
Yeah.
all of that in there and soak it in your feet, and
And
it pulls a lot of stuff.
if you put like any of the bitter herbs like mugwort, motherwort, all those type of them in that water with it, that'll pull too.
Right.
But if you were gonna do it in like a little foot bath, when I do mine, I put a garbage bag in the bag in the thing, so I don't mess up the tub part of the foot
Yeah, with
tub
all the
thing.
stuff in it.
Yeah, cause them
Right.
herbs will clog all that shit up. Or but you can put
Mhm.
it in a tea bag too, and just put it in there and let it steep like you would like if you were gonna drink it. You can just put it in there like that too, like
Right.
with a tea bag.
Right.
That'll pull. That's what I've been doing here. Like today, I did mine earlier. Was it yesterday? It might have been yesterday. Yesterday, I did my feet because I was just like, I gotta do something. So when I
Mhm.
dip my feet in the salt water, it really does pull for real.
I ain't
Right.
gonna lie, this new moon has really I've been calm.
You
Despite
been
everything
calm.
that has happened in the past 2 weeks, I feel clarity. I feel so clear, and I feel
That's what's up.
okay and at peace. It's giving me some relaxation. I don't feel like I have to be extra and over the top. My whole life, I've been feeling like I've been having to just be certain things and look a certain. I don't care about shit no more. Like I'm serious. So I'm in a quiet space. I'm enjoying my time by myself. I ain't got to be talking to nobody. I'm learning how to sit in whatever I need to sit in on my own.
Yeah,
Right. That was beautifully
So
said, Pisa.
it
For
was.
real.
That's a
yeah,
good place to be
Yeah.
for real.
yeah.
I don't
I
Like
feel
really.
I'm
I
I
feel
just
just.
I,
I think that's good though.
I
Right.
could use some extra money though, but other than
But you
that.
said I think everybody need a little piece of change. I finna
Hell yeah,
start back
come on,
doing my
man.
shit for real.
I'm in a good place in life right now. Just everything is where it needs to be. I ain't stressing about nothing.
It's
'Cause
not.
Right.
at this
That's
point in
exactly a
life,
good way to put it. Everything is exactly where it's supposed to be at.
yeah. Because at this point, what you stressing for?
But that's mine. Cause
Mm.
stressing ain't gonna do shit but make you either go buy cigarettes or be avoidant.
For- Yeah. Uh,
I ain't going to buy no cigarettes,
Yeah.
y'all. I promise y'all a cigarette thinking
I
about
know
it.
we left. Roger was like, "Do she need a cigarette for real?" I was like, "No, she does not need a cigarette. She is joking."
Not for cigarettes. Oh,
Metaphorically
tell me because I
speaking.
told him let me catch your short.
Yeah, he was like, she asking about the short. He was like, "Does she need a cigarette?" I was like, "No, she do not need no cigarette for real. She is
I
playing."
need a cigarette. Tell Roger, thank you though. I appreciate it. But I ain't gonna smile. That's one thing I will say that I will not pick back up. That was a hard like smoking cigarettes. I ain't gonna lie, I like cigarettes, but I don't want to smoke cigarettes because they stink. But there's nothing else in the whole wide world that hits you in your chest. This probably where cancer be coming from. But it hits you in your chest like a Newport 100 and a fucking Coca Cola.
Mm.
Lord have mercy.
Let
What a
you know how
combination.
where I was at though at one point in life. I smoked cigarettes and drank.
Hey, I could say this though. Hey, I could say this though on a real moving out here, like I said that one time and shit. I was already on the verge of wanting to quit anyway, but
Yeah,
moving out here,
cigarettes trash. How much
being in
cigarettes
this
cost out there?
shit, they really about the same price, but as they
Cigarettes
is at the
almost
crib.
$10.
Yeah, that's how much they is out here, about 10, 11.
Ain't no
About,
fucking way. So that means if you go to the store where you used to get two singles for $1, they gonna charge you at least $3.
yeah, they don't even sell, they don't even do that shit out here though.
Well, I don't. Well, I don't know. I don't know if
But
they
yeah,
still do it here. I just know that occasionally, if I didn't have money to buy me a whole box of cigarettes, I would just go buy me two. Or if I was trying to quit, I would go and be like, I'm just gonna get some singles, and then that way I won't smoke a whole box of cigarettes.
right. That's what I did too when I was in the city or whatnot, man. That was my way of trying to wean myself off. But like I said, once I ca-
Fuck around,
once I
spend
came
$10 on singles.
fucking around, you would, hell yeah. Especially if you're around other people. Or at work. It seemed like when you at work, that's when everybody want a cigarette.
That's
That shit
when
used to be crazy.
you hide them. But I waited tables. So I would go and hide in my car and smoke. I ain't got no cigarettes. Nope. I ain't got none. Unless I
Nah,
just
them-
fuck, unless I just fuck with you like well I know if I need one you gonna give me one so I don't mind giving you one like that. But anyway, I ain't about to smoke no cigarettes. But life for sure had you out here thinking about it.
Oh, so I just read something, y'all, that's pretty interesting. She
What?
said, Black women don't often recognize that they're struggling with depression or anxiety. Instead, they think they're failing.
hmm.
That's
What
true.
y'all think?
I
That's
agree.
100. I
Because for,
agree.
for so long, even up until last year, I thought I was a failure in life. I was just like, oh my gosh. But then I had to sit back and think about, like, bruh,
You done a
fuck all
lot.
this shit. I have done a lot. Like, I'm raising my kids. I done bought me a house.
But
Nigga, kiss my.
society will make you feel like you're a failure, especially with women. If you're not married, society will really try to make you feel like you ain't shit. Don't be a single mom on top of not being married. If you
I
not
just
if you not strong enough and okay with who you are, you'll be out here fucked up.
Yeah, it just boils down to actually knowing who you are. And I think
Yeah.
that's why I'm at a place. Like me going home, I really got to spend some time with both sides of my family. My mom's family and my dad's family, despite the circumstances. And I really got a chance to just be thankful for where I came from and the foundation that I have. Like I'm really grateful. Like it really let me know that I'm okay.
Right.
That's dope.
That it is. That it
Yeah,
is.
glad you got that opportunity.
Yeah, I needed that. So that's another reason I feel
Feel good.
calm.
You sound better than you did what was it? The last time we got out.
Yeah,
Was it
last time we got
Sunday?
out, I was hurt. You know,
Still in the
I
midst.
was
Yeah.
grieving,
Yeah.
so I wasn't in
Yeah,
the
you
mood to
sound
just
better.
be
No.
talking and kikiing it up. I really didn't want to do it, but I went out and did it. But this week, I'm in a calm space. Like I said, I'm just chilling. Ain't got too
Yeah.
much to say. I'm just around this thing chilling.
But when
As
you
you
do got something to say, you most definitely do. You feel me? So,
Yeah, exactly. And I'm learning it's okay. I ain't got to always have something to say neither.
right. Silence
I
is
can let other
golden,
folk.
man. So
I
yeah.
can have let other folk have some shit to say.
that makes sense too. Yeah. You have
Well,
to.
guys,
Sometimes let other people talk. But we is at
yeah.
115. Eh.
We're on 11 on my end. So peace out.
Uh
Good night.